All right, you dickheads, welcome to Listen Up and Fucking Listen, a dumbass podcast to distract yous from this crazy ass world. I am one of your hosts, Philly Mark, aka King of the Philly Dub, aka Perk Diggler. And with me, as always, is my co-host whose brain is toast, the infamous Cody, my cousin Cody, fucking Cody.
Yo, fucking bird gang, Mark. Yo, what up? It's me, cousin Cody, aka you do the hokey Cody and you turn yourself around. That's why we eat them perks.
I was gonna say that's how you got HPV, but that works a little bit better, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Bird Gang, man, what's going on?
Oh, dude. Yeah, we're 9-1. We're having fun, and it's a good time to be an Eagles fan. Fucking bird gang.
Fucking Bird Gang, dude. I don't care. A win is a win, even if it's at the last minute. The Eagles, to our non-footy football John fans, the Eagles beat a team they were supposed to a little bit the last minute. But that's the equivalent of like if you got whiskey dick and it gets hard at the last minute and you do a cum is a cum, dude.
Come as it come, and I definitely did a come. Shout out to birds, and this is kind of a cool pod because this is our 1 year anniversary. Now, if you're looking and you're seeing, this is only 44 episodes, and there's, everyone knows 59 weeks in a year.
59 weeks are in a year, and as you like, we're not math doctors, we're not mathematicians, we're not.
Yeah, but so we missed a few weeks. There was a couple weeks there.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, the 30 for a couple weeks.
But we started 1 year ago, and we're still doing it.
Dude, congratulations! I mean, like, how about it? This is the longest relationship I've ever been in before.
Oh my god, that is true. Yeah, you do not stay in relationships very long. I mean, once they find out that you live with your mom, it's kind of. That's usually the deal breaker, right?
I mean, that and that I'm a toxic human being. That's very difficult to be around. So it's got to be one or the other. I'm not 100% sure. I can't put my fingers in it, but I don't know.
Well, speaking about toxic human beings, I figured, since this is our 1 year anniversaries, we've I got this neighbor, and her name's Linda. She's like batshit crazy.
You're talking about Linder.
You know about Linda, right?
Yeah, dude.
I'm thinking about she was yelling about some bullshit in the street, and she was real upset about it, and getting into all kinds of arguments. I'm like, yeah, we should have this broad on the podcast because it was entertaining, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a soapbox; it's more of a perk box. But we welcome any of our friends that we do have to come on here and talk their shit. So I'm excited and simultaneously terrified to have her on.
All right, well, what do you say? Let's bring her on. I feel like we're like this is cool. It's like a talk show now. Like
yeah, like. I feel like Phil Donahue.
Phil Donahue, yeah.
Yeah, dude, Phil Donahue.
I haven't thought about him, Dr. Phil, right?
Dr. Phil Donahue, yes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're gonna probably be like Dr. Phil, because Linda is definitely, has her vices, as they say. So we'll get to figure out, like, all the pills she takes. I'm sure there's a lot of them.
Yeah, she got more vices than Miami, dude.
Dude, a lot of vices, a lot of vases too. You know the difference between a vase and a vase?
Nah.
About $100, dude. All right, let's bring her on. Let's cue the music. Let's bring her on. This is our craziest neighbor, Linda.
Of course, she's still using that like 2G like connection, John. So
I think this is her rapper name.
I don't know what it is, but it don't matter. Like I have a little bit of reception issues from time to time. But that's because I'm using Mint Mobile.
Yeah, I think she uses Cricket Wireless for her internet.
Or just crickets. We're not 100% sure. And you know what? This is the way it goes. Sometimes, it's like going out on a date with me. You don't know what you're going to get. You have to be patient. And sometimes your patience is rewarded.
There she is.
Hey!
Yeah.
Sorry, I was taking a quick dump.
I knew it.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right, Linda, how the hell you doing?
Doing all right. Thanks for having me on.
So, yeah, we were just talking about how we heard you yelling about some bullshit in the streets. You're always out in the streets, ranting and raving. And I thought, this has been our 1 year anniversary podcast. Let's have a special guest come on and, talk some fucking shit. So, fucking Bird Gang, welcome.
Yeah, you probably saw me down at the Mannequin fan club, or Fannekins we're called. And it's we meet at the Vietnamese hoagie place on Washington Avenue once a month, and we talk about how much we love the movie Mannequin.
Oh, yeah. I know there was someone on the street, they were saying Mannequin sucks, and you got real upset about it.
Oh, oh yeah.
What about you, Philly Mark? Do you like Mannequin, the movie?
Yeah, I gotta be 100% honest with you guys. I prefer the second one. Okay. I'm the rare one that prefers the sequel. So Linda might get into a little of a 1-2 skidoo with me, but I actually watched it last night.
Mannequin on the move.
The move.
Personally, I think that movie was ass. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of those sequels. I mean, sequels are always the worst, dude.
Well, Code Man, there was only one of them. It's you're implying like there's a whole fucking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trilogies to it. I mean, Linda, can you talk to him, please?
Yeah, so, okay, the reason why Mannequin has a special place in my heart is because it's actually based on real events. See, my uncle was a security guard at the Wanamaker building back in the 80s, right?
Oh, yeah, the John Wanamaker.
Yeah. And he was, okay, long story short, he fucked a mannequin, but it was actually a really romantical story, and it inspired the film with Kim Cattrall. So he worked as the night watchman, and there was, like upstairs they have the panties department. Mm-hmm. So there's like this one mannequin. She's just a torso. She don't got no arms or legs. And, as each night progressed, he started having more of a rapport with her. And, next thing I know, she's Aunt Eileen. She's showing up at Christmas.
So, wow, this is kind of crazy. So, yeah, props to him for being smart and picking a broad that doesn't have limbs to necessarily push away or fight back. And,
and she's definitely quiet.
Yeah.
She didn't have a head, so she can't,
Yeah.
So he was just making sexual Nintendos towards her, and then like he just bodied her, literally.
Yeah, he did end up in prison for a little bit, and there was like other things going on, and he is a registered sex offender. But I mean, Aunt Eileen, like I'm always gonna look at her as my Aunt Eileen.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get in trouble for having sex with an imaginate object.
No.
So
and you can't choose. What they say, you don't choose your family. So you got to do the best with what you've got. And you know what? That ain't that bad. I think it's called Devin's Law, very similar to Megan's Law, where he's just got to really announce himself anytime he walks into a department store. Not necessarily like a House John situation, but anytime there's mannequins around, he's got to let these people know, I might fuck it.
Yeah.
Now,
which, I mean, fair enough, because why do mannequins always have hard nipples?
That's true.
And that is not addressed in the film, which if I were to go back and redirect it or do a remake with all the CGs, I would have why does mannequins always have hard nipples?
Yeah, there's no nippy titties in that movie at all. She does. You got that Kim Cattrall. She does do that flash, and that definitely, made me pitch a tent when I was a young bull. But I would have showed some more nippy titties in that.
I would have shown James Spader's full penis and balls. I mean, that would have been my, because he's got a real cute butt, but I want him to turn around.
Oh, dude, James, he's so mean, and I get why you did, because you got to be mean to keep him keen, as they say, and James Spader does it the best.
Yeah, I mean, like, Linder's right. Like, why aren't we not getting a full dong shot? All right, like it's just like him. He's talking to Estelle Getty's character, and he's just holding his jaw meat like it's a microphone, perhaps. Just like we just need to like start to be less afraid and push things in those directions. But from the get slow, that movie, like Kim Cattrall's supposed to be Egyptian.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's an ancient Egyptian princess, which also is, a true story. If you go back and you read the pyramids, it's there. And she becomes reincarnated as a mannequin.
Yeah, I mean, they broke off the Sphinx's nose because you could tell it was like a white woman originally, and they wanted to hide that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's accurate for historic reasons.
Yeah, I mean that was the very first vaginoplasty. Like surgery was happening back then. And the one thing that was funny is like apparently like not only was she like some sort of Egyptian like John, she was traveling all across like time and space because she talks about Michelangelo. Okay, what?
Right. Yeah. She's like a muse. I think she like inspires people.
Yeah, well, I was amused by it because it's that classic '80s cheesiness. It's that the guilty pressure, as they say, because it's you feel pressured to watch it, and you're gonna enjoy it.
And I've watched the movie on weed and not on weed, and both ways, it's enjoyable. And I can't say that for most movies.
Yeah. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever, with your uncle, fucking mannequins, have you ever looked at like the Rocky statue or William Penn on top of City Hall and thought like, yo, I would fuck that?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because the William Penn statue, when you're on a certain angle looking up at it, it does look like he's holding his penis and balls in the
He's
same.
got a huge dong.
He definitely looks bricked up for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm only human. But no, I think I go more for like the warm-blooded, like Bruce Springsteen type.
Okay. Because I was just, it was just Halloween, and everybody's got those inflatable creatures and stuff on their
Minions.
steaks. And I saw this like witch. It was like an inflatable witch, and she was real thick. And I was like, I might stick my dick in that. I'll pop that bubble.
I gotta be honest. I want to backpack to what Linda's saying because now I'm imagining having sexual connotations with the boss. Like, what are his sexual grunts like? Is it like, Linda, would you be okay if he was on top of you just being like, ha, 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 ha? Like, is that what he's doing? I don't know.
I think he would do that long, and then one in the beginning of that one song. I think he would just do that.
And like before he goes down on you, does he tell you like some inspirational story as like behind the scenes as to why he's about to do this? Like, yeah, before I go down on you, this reminds me of a carnival in Asbury Park.
He's like, this is representational of Tom Joad.
Nice.
Dude, right or on the streets of Philadelphia, dude.
In Cody's case, Tom Chode.
I do have a chode.
You know what else is real funny about the opening scene of that movie? If you remember, so Andy McCarty, his character keeps getting fired because he's too artistical at his jobs.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's so stupid. He's like, he's getting fired from making a pizza, John, and he's just like slowly putting the peppers on it. Like he,
Right.
like every single thing he does, he
Oh,
needs to
and
be
then
an
he's like
art.
Edward Scissorhands with the
Yeah,
bushes and shit.
yeah. It's like, dude, just do what they're fucking asking you to do.
Oh yeah, balloon animals. I think he makes like a big cock and balls, and the kids get it, weirded out by it. But and then he finds his true passion, which is all window dressing.
Yeah, who knew? And the only person that really understands him is that gay guy, Hollywood.
Yeah, yeah,
He's like, I'm okay with you fucking a mannequin. He's like, it's totally fun with me.
yeah. It's like you know,
He doesn't even judge. He's just like, honey. Like he's just like all about it. He's just happy. Like he's just happy to have another person in that warehouse, like just putting together stuff.
He's the only person in the sequel, right? Because no
Yeah.
one else, yeah, no
yeah.
one else
Everybody
wants
else is
to.
out.
He's like, Hollywood, I ain't got nothing else going on.
Yeah. This.
Mashak Taylor. That's the actor's name.
Shaq,
Mashak, I think.
Mashak.
I think Mashik Taylor, something along those lines. I'm not really sure, but
Mashak needed Mashek, so that's why he did that. But you know what? To each his bone. And then like, so I like how they kind of like autobiographically they got someone that looked like your uncle to play the security guard. It's pretty much Captain Harris from the Police Academy movies,
oh yeah, it's the same exact character.
and he's got
Yeah.
a cute little bulldog named Rambo.
Yeah, G.W. Bailey.
I think he's supposed to have PTSD.
I think you're right. I think you're right because there's like there's a time where James Spader's like, oh, this is in the war, but like this had to be like improv or something like that because he's like, I'm gonna keep an eye on these cocksuckers throughout the night. What's going on? I'm gonna write down everything I see. And James Spader's character's like, you right? And then like the security guard's like, he's like, no, I don't, but the dog does. That's literally in the movie.
They're actually and there is like another sequel. I don't know if you've seen the music video for Starships We Can Come Together. Do you know that? It was like the hit song from Mannequin,
Right.
Yeah.
#1 on the Billboard charts in 1988 or whatever the fuck it came out. Great fucking song.
And we can do these comes together. Do
Something's gonna stop us now.
That's exactly it.
yeah, something's gonna stop us now because we're like, we're a bunch of dirtbags.
Because you're gonna get splinters in your dick, probably.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they don't talk about that in the movie.
No. A lot
I
of
mean,
questions remain unanswered. It's kind of like a Shyamalan sort of twist.
if maybe that's the Shamalian twist is like at the end post credit scene, he's like, Doctor, Doctor, who's gonna get all this wood out of my dong?
Is that what we say now? Shamalian?
That I mean, I listen, man. I got like I got Adderall mouth right now. So is it? How do you say it?
It might be Shamalian because he makes movies about aliens. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude. That's right. Don't look up. Okay. That's right.
Oh, excuse me. Well, this has been awesome. But
We gotta
we got to go into our next segment. Maybe you could stick around for it. What do you say, Linda?
Okay.
Because that movie's clearly your hun, which means it's time for Hun of the Week.
All right, hit the track, you nutsack.
Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week.
do it in
I fucking
post.
love you, Han.
Yeah, that's what we do. It's like really, it's like real, like high quality production values. So I'm assuming, Linda, you are familiar with this segment where we're just gonna talk about our Huns of the week. Chode man, and if you have one too, feel free to chime in. You're part of the Bird Gang right now. So let's just go dive right on into it. Chode Master McChodesky.
Yeah.
Who's your haunt of the week, dude?
All right. This is a woman that I feel was overshadowed by her counterparts, as they say. And I always found her to be the most attractive of the group. I'm talking about Sporty Spice, dude.
Oh,
Sporty Spice, you know what I liked about Sporty Spice? Like, she always had that tracksuit on and some sneakers, and she reminded me of like a chick from the block. Now, like, I'm totally not going to be pulling any Posh Spices or Baby Spices. Maybe a Ginger if she's drunk, but like, I felt like I could always, if she was there, I had a chance with Sporty Spice, and that's what I like.
Dude, you hit the nail right on the dead, dude. Like, Sporty Spice was my favorite haunt growing up too, because I like same reason. It's kind of crazy. I was like, that's probably the best I could do out of the group. So I don't care about her. Like, she's got them like British jagged teeth.
Yeah, dude, her teeth looked like old gravestones, dude.
Listen, man, I'll go 6 feet under if you know what I'm talking about. Linda, who is your favorite Spice broad?
I like Baby Spice because I like babies.
Got a little British there.
I did, because I'm doing a Spice Girl accent.
That's really good.
Yeah,
that's really good. Like, I mean, like, I can't do a British accent. I'll try and I guess I can try and do James Bond right now. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Which James Bond?
The first one. Name's Bond, Jimmy Bond, suck my dick.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I like. Listen, I like. I don't know. I got a little nervous right there. As you know, like the goal for me is to get on America's Got Talent. I don't know what my talent is yet, Linda. So we're still like working on it.
Yeah, that impression was a little shaken and stirred, dude.
Oh man.
But I laughed though because it was so bad.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like, if I went to Joey Guns with Linda and we were to, maybe leave together and like I take my clothes off, that's what happens. It's a lot of laughter. Yeah.
And then
that's right. They're usually speechless because they're like, what did I just agree to? The perks are not worth it, but you know what? I thought you were going to steal my haunt of the week right there.
Oh, why? Who's your haunt?
I think you probably know, because you were saying overshadowed by the other broad. This is someone who I feel like is underrated. This broad is like just a icon, a beautiful broad, and my haunt of the week is Estelle Getty, dude.
Estelle
Getty makes me sweaty, dude.
I don't know who that is.
Who is that?
I have no idea who that is.
I'm perked up, but yous are worked up. We're talking about the Mannequin. She was in the Mannequin. She's Sophia from fucking Golden
Girls. I knew. I should have. You always go with those old chicks. I should have known that. Yeah.
Lindo, I'll let you slide. I'm not letting the Code Man slide because I'm pretty sure like this whole fucking podcast, John, he's had the IMDb page opened up right in front of him. Because every time we're talking about someone, he's like, his name is GW Cocklick. Man.
I do got it open right now. You got me. But I should have known the Golden Girl. I should have guessed that you were gonna say a senior citizen, because that's usually who you're attracted to.
Yeah, I just like not just like Estelle Getty, the woman, but the character in the Mannequin. She's like about to sell this business that's failing, and all it takes is some above average window designs for her to be like, you know what? I'm not selling this company. Let's keep it going. I believe in this fucking guy that fucks mannequins. How about it?
And I like that their old-fashioned mall wins at the end, and the cocaine mall with all the mirrors, they don't win. I think that's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
message.
Illustra. Yeah, everything is like it's like Miami Vice style. Everything's neon, and then there's that one character that's trying to fuck and Andy McCarthy's girlfriend. Remember?
Right. Oh, yeah.
He's just like they're sneaking around the mall trying to get dirt on who the mannequin broad is, and he's just like always saying like some like stereotypical European type shit like Mamma Mia. You want to? He just says Mamma Mia a lot.
Come again. But in real life, as you know, John Wanamaker's does lose, and it's now a Macy's. So check it out. They got a great Christmas display that I go to every year. I get drunk and go there, so you should do
They
it.
do, and the view is real good from the panties department.
Mm-hmm.
When you're looking down from the panties, got a whole view of the organ decorated.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude, Linda, I want to go shopping with you. I feel like you got a good eye for where the under John section is. Some little bras, little panties, little sandies, stuff like that. I could be into that.
So, Linda, who is do you have a hun? I know we didn't really give you a big a time to prepare.
I do. He's right behind me. It's Mr. Michael Keaton.
Oh,
Whoa!
He's my hun of the year.
Oh, dude,
He's
look at this.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because he's Batman. He's Beetlejuice. He's other people in movies. He's every man, and he's from Pittsburgh. And he's from Pittsburgh too. So he's a real guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude. And he's a stand-up comic, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen
really?
his stand-up.
I didn't know that.
That's how he got started.
I just like, yeah, he would have been like, imagine partying with his version of Bruce Wayne. Like where he's like, instead of you want to get nuts, he's like, you want to get perks? Let's get perks. Like he'd be real cool. He was also in Multiplicity where he played like fucking 5, 6, 7 versions of himself.
Oh, that's right. That movie was annoying.
If I was Andy McDowell in that movie, I'd just be like, all y'all Michael Keatons.
Run train. Each hole, please.
Yeah, treat my butt like a SEPTA.
But nobody ever, uses my ideas for movies. So what are you going to do?
Well, we have a lot of production studios that probably listen to this podcast. So if you guys are into making, movies like they used to get made, hit us up. We'll make a movie about Mannequin where we show titties and stuff like that, and
full John meat.
Full John meat and splinters on dicks. Yeah.
And by the way, Linda, I don't know if you noticed, but we got worldwide listeners. Okay.
That's right.
Because we got the analyticals. We got a listener from Senegal. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that is.
It's Steven Seagal's country. He owns it. It's called Senegal.
Holy shit.
That's where seagulls came from. But he listens every week. If you are listening now, please DM us, hit us up on the socials. I would love to know how you found out about this podcast. Fucking Bird Gang.
Bird Gang, dude. And if it's Steven Seagal, even better.
Oh, dude, that would be great. I would love to see him.
I love the show. You have dumplings. I love Asian food.
Yeah,
right, that's his thing.
With his Komodo on and ponytail.
Oh, Steven, you ate all the dumplings? Yeah, I was fucking hungry. You got a problem with that? And then he just karate chops people in the throat.
But that guy is truly a dickhead, which is a perfect segue into our dickhead of the week.
Look at you just shoving these segues in. I love it. Just stuffing it in like it's Thanksgiving stuffing the jibbies. Hit the track, you nutsack, dude.
It's the dickhead of the week. It's the dickhead of the fucking week. I fucking hate your guts, you
Cody
piece
must
of
be trying
fucking
to
shit.
impress you because he is firing on all cylinders. He's got the IMDb page up. He's nailing the segues. He just did his patented Robert De Niro face. I don't think he realized he did it, but he did.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. I feel like, it's like we got a good fella right here. All right, you know what? Can I go my dickhead of the week?
Yeah, do it, dude.
I'm gonna keep it simple like an ass pimple. I had no idea this was going on until this morning. World Cup, you're a dickhead of the week. I'm sorry that I don't like. I know footy ball Johns is like popular across the world. I don't care. I did.
Yeah.
Did USA even play? I don't know.
Yeah, we lost to a whale apparently, which is I didn't even know they let whales play soccer. I get to get the big fins, and yeah, I don't know. We lost to some whales, but yeah, I don't know. It seems all corrupt over there. They're playing in guitar, and
They're
They
playing
don't got
guitar.
beer. They don't got beer at the games.
yeah, they ain't got no beer. All right. It's like
How are they
fire.
supposed to watch the game if they ain't got no beer?
I don't know, dude. You got people sleeping in like containers over there. They got no beers. It's being played in fall when it's always played in summer. So I think they were paying some people off, using a little of that oil money to oil some palms, and I don't know, it all seems a little fishy to me.
Well, the bull that runs the whole organization, Frank FIFA, I've heard nothing but bad things about the guy. He's like an oil tycoon. He's a roller coaster tycoon. He's just a bad guy, Frank FIFA. I mean, do Google.
Yeah, that dude, he takes bribes, and I don't trust him one bit, dude.
Yeah.
I don't trust him as far as I can kick him. And
that ain't that far.
Yeah, I probably couldn't kick him very far. But all right. My dickhead of the week, I had to get it down to Delaware last week. And
my condolences, dude.
Yeah, I know. I was telling somebody, I'm like, yo, I'm in a really bad place right now. And they were like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm like, no, I'm just in Delaware.
Nice.
And I was down there, and I was surprised to hear people say, they were like, I went into the store there. They ain't got no Wawas. And I went in to get a hoagie, and this fucking dude's like, yeah, can I get an Italian sub? And I'm like, you mean a hoagie, dude? You're not that far from Philly. Come on. And it's like, oh, what's next? You guys going down, or you going to the beach? It's like, no, you go down the shore. So I don't know. It's like, it's fucking hoagie. Can we stop calling them subs?
What's in Delaware?
A lot of gas stations, stuff like that.
A lot of drug addicts.
Yeah.
A lot of drug addicts. Joe Biden's dogs, like they're like, we don't want to live in the White House no more. We just like, apparently there's like a lot of like cool German clubs for the German Shepherds to go to, like German raves. I don't know.
I went down there because they got tax-free booze. So I like to, before Thanksgiving, I got my family coming over, and, they're a bunch of drunks. So on the cheap, I'll do a little drive down Delaware and get some tax-free, Kirkland Scotch, Kirkland vodka, all the Kirklands.
While you're at it, get yourself a pair of Kirkland jeans, kid. Why not?
It's funny you say that, because I got 2 pairs, dude. No bullshit. I got the whole Kirkland fall collection.
Why haven't they ever done like a fashion show there? You know what I'm saying?
That's brilliant.
like a real like lower like middle class type of affair where you got like Daryl, the stock boy, he's the MC, and it's just like you put customers in the clothes and you have them just like walk down like the one of the aisles and just make a whole show out of it.
Holding like a barrel of cheese curls.
Yeah,
Other,
dude.
yeah.
I mean,
I would go see that.
It's a good idea.
dude, Mannequin 3, holy shit. I'm just
Mannequin 3 in the Costco.
Yeah, dude, in a Costco, okay? And naturally, since it's Costco, the mannequin is a plus size mannequin because you know that's the world we're living in right now.
Mhm.
Oh, dude,
Ah,
and you can make Delaware actually seem interesting. Set it in Delaware's.
that's right.
She comes alive at night. She wears her Kirkland jeans. She runs around. She sings songs. It writes itself.
Dude, oh my God. I mean, that is like, and then like the security guard's dog is like one of fucking Biden's dogs. All right. German
Yeah.
Shepherd. But the German Shepherd can talk these guys. And it's like, I'm going to catch these guys. I will do whatever it takes. and then like, oh God, who can we get to play security guard?
I'm saying I would love to see James Spader back for this one.
I got one for you. I got my own chameleon twist for this. Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Ah,
The security guard. It's a crossover.
a double spin-off.
Double spinoff.
Yeah.
Hold on to your nippy titties because I'm about to yes and this into a triple nippy dippy, triple off. What if at night in the mall / museum, everything comes to life?
Oh,
Yeah. Keep
night
holding on
of
to
the
this.
night of the Costco.
Night at a Costco. It's got everything. And Hollywood is in it. He lives there, you guys. He's been living there since the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that actually makes sense, I think, for his character.
And he hands out samples.
Because Kim Cattrall, she didn't do the new Sex in the City. So her character could come back for Mannequin 3 in the Costco because she's not involved in the Sarah Jessica Parker universe.
Oh yeah, I would love to see a 65-year-old mannequin. I know Philly Mark would too.
Oh, dude, I'm getting fucking boned up from my bones.
Nice, dude. That's a catchy one.
Dude, or you could just have her play the owner of the Costco. Because you know sometimes when they do the reboot Johns, they get like the original cast members to play just like some character in it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Except she's showing full bush.
All right, now Meshach Taylor was in the first and second one. Where do they see that?
Nice.
Where do they come in this movie?
Hollywood, right?
Yeah,
Hollywood, yeah.
In Hollywood again.
Hollywood Montrose, he's handing out samples. Cheese curls, honey. But then they start designing like the fucking the boxes of the cheese curls to just make them look a little bit more appealing. It's just like rhinestone. And they're just putting stuff on it.
Ah, dude, this movie is gonna be a blockbuster, dude.
Real Hollywood, the city. Are you listening?
Yeah, hit us up, dude.
God damn, dude. This is just like, this is magical. I'm like, we just wrote a movie, and like, since you mentioned the word Hollywood, this is what we call an organic segue, Code Man. I want to play Guess That Weed Strain.
All right. Are we both playing here?
You're both playing.
Okay.
Linda, we've been doing this about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Cody has gotten them all wrong except last. No, you've gotten two in a row, right?
I think so.
So he's on a winning streak.
All right. So let's hear them.
All right. Number 1, Captain's Cake. Number 2, Cake Gyllenhaal. Number 3, Paul Hollywood. Again, we got Captain's Cake. We got Cake Gyllenhaal. and then we got Paul Hollywood. Which one is the weed strain?
All right, I'm gonna say what I like to say. What I think it's not first. We were just talking about Paul Blart Mall Cop and Hollywood from the hit movie Mannequin. So I think you just came up with Paul Hollywood out of your ass. You wrote that down.
Yeah, I swear, dude. I write these down before we record. It's the thing I take most seriously about the show.
That is very coincidental. So all right, well, if that's the case, then I'm picking Paul Hollywood. What about you, Linda? What do you think?
What was the first one?
Captain's Cake. Cake Gyllenhaal. Paul Hollywood.
I gotta say it's number 1 or number 2, I think. Number 2. Cake Gyllenhaal.
And you said Paul Hollywood?
Mm-hmm.
Yous are both wrong, dude!
Paul Hollywood's a real person.
Yeah, dude, he's hosting a Great British Bake Off.
Oh, I never watched that boring ass show.
Yeah, because you don't care about stuff overseas. Because you, I mean, rightfully so. Overseas is terrible, but Cake Gyllenhaal. I just thought that would be funny. That should be a weed strain. That would be very funny. But no, it is Captain's Cake.
Should have gone with my instinct. That was my first choice.
I took Linda. I took one improv class before they kicked me out, and one thing they did say was first thought, fucking interrupt the person and say what's on your mind. That's what they said.
All right. Well, let me interrupt you. Does Linda have a dickhead of the week?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I do. I got one. Fucking RSV is the dickhead of the week.
Oh, yeah.
All my kids got it. And then I got it. And then all the dads got it. And then all the kids got it. And then I got it. For fucking 6 weeks.
Ooh, fuck. I'm looking at the perplexed look right now on Philly Mark's
It stands
face.
for
He's thinking it's HPV. We're not talking about HPV. RSV, which it's like a disease you get driving in, like you get it going in like a recreational vehicle.
So it's not like you didn't get sick from failing to tell someone if you were going to show up or not.
No, RSV is like a cold. It's like a really bad
okay.
cold.
I thought you were saying
RSV.
RSVP.
All the babies are getting.
Yeah.
And all the daddies are getting.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have to worry about that. So I'm good. But yeah, that doesn't sound
No,
fun.
you do have to worry about it though, because it is sexually transmittables.
Yeah.
And you're out there slobbing knob on the corners under the bridge and stuff. So
listen, if I get a sexually transparent disease, then that's on me. All right.
You gotta worry about the monkeypox.
Have you ever gotten those?
What?
Monkeypox.
Oh, I thought you were saying a sexually transparent disease. Monkeypox? Nah, never that.
Not yet.
I got monkey pops.
What's that?
You ain't never go to the corner store and they're like these little frozen ice pops that look
like monkey pops.
Monkey pops. And they're all different colors and flavors. And they all got red asses.
Dude, I always cut the end of those, right?
Yeah.
Little life hack for you here. You just grab them, both sides, and you snap them in half real easily. You don't got to get scissors or nothing.
No skizzers necessary.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that sums up our first two segments. Do we got one more left?
I think we do. But before we do that, Linda, we want to thank you for stopping by. This has been great just to like have a conversation with with a broad longer than like 10-15 minutes. And stayed for the whole conversation. That I don't know about Cody, but that means a lot to me. Because sometimes people are like, "Oh, Mark, you're a mixologist. You don't care about women's like that." And I'm like, I'm not into mixology. Like, I love women's. I love my ma. So we want to thank you for bringing your unique feminical perspective on the show.
So thanks for having me. And I hope you both have a real raw, magical Thanksgiving.
Dude, that means a lot, Linda. And I'm sure I'll be hearing you screaming about it in the streets, after some turkey and wine. So it was great having you on. Thanks again. This has been a great conversation.
And watching the Mannequin was a lot of fun. We didn't even get to talk about the whole John. But that, you can go and watch it and fill in the blanks for yourself. It is on YouTube in 20 parts, 5 minutes at a time. But listen, it's there to watch for use.
Yeah. So you can't watch it anywhere else, by the way. I tried to find it on Netflix, Amazon's. You can only watch a sequel.
They did say it was on the Voodoo, but I ain't into witchcraft, so I did not participate.
Should be in the Philadelphia Museum, the Rocky Museum. That's where it should be. But
you're absolutely right. When they let us back in there, me and Cody, we'll give it a shot. But right now, we are on a little bit of a sabbatical from there.
Yeah.
But needless to say, we did slay. Now it's time to play. Do-do-do-do. It's time for Cody's Conundrum.
All right. Every week I come in with like a really thought provoking conundrum to just think about and to stink about. And this one will not disappoint. Do you think deviled eggs listen to Slayer? All right. Or do you think Slayer eats deviled eggs? And maybe that's a better question. I don't know.
Quite a conundrum indeed. Further score. What about these really religical Johns, like these fucking latter day ain'ts?
And on that thought, she was out, dude.
Linda was like, I don't have time for this conundrum. Like, do religical people eat deviled eggs? Because they're like, wouldn't that be consuming Satan?
Yeah. I mean, that's what do they call that? Where it's not religious, anti-religical.
I think they call it gaytheist, something like that.
Yeah. But
if you're a gaytheist, you ain't got to believe in anything. If anything, you just believe in the Bird Gang. You believe in the Philadelphia Eagles. You believe in the Philadelphia Phillies. And you just, yeah.
I can't believe Linda just did the old Irish goodbye on us. Dude.
I listen, knowing her the way I know her, I would not be surprised if some little shit was on her lawn and she had to go run out with a fucking super soaker. But she fills a super soaker with bleach use, guys. And she loves squirting those little bowls in the eyes with the super soaker bleach, John. So yeah. I mean that's possible.
Yeah, that's probably where she is. Yeah, she's got like 8 kids, so I'm sure one of them was running around wiping shit on the walls, and yeah.
Yeah, dude, this was a fantastical show. Dude, this has been so much fun. Yeah, man, fucking Bird Gang, dude.
Fucking Bird Gang, definitely probably our longest pod for sure.
Well, but you know what? Sometimes you need to go a little bit longer, a little bit stronger, because this was all bops, no flops. And just remember, you guys, life is short, and so is your dick. So live it up when you can, while you can.
Fucking Bird Gang, dude.
Fucking Bird Gang, you guys.
I'm Cousin Cody. Thanks for listening. It's been a great year. Let's do it. One more year. Come on.
One more year. We're gonna celebrate. Popping the perks and eating Xannies.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking the weed and fucking
Draft Punk. Punk. I love that group, dude.
Yeah, Trash Punk.
All right, dude. Well, fucking Bird Gang.
Fucking Bird Gang, brother.
All right. Yeah, have a good Thanksgiving, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna see you if your mom fucking lets me inside.
Well, we did get into that fight last time, so let's do it again. Let's meet up and let's turn that fucking Thanksgiving.
Let's get drunk and fist fight, dude. Come on.
All right, see you there, dude.
Later, brother.
Again with the